In a world
In what world?
where NFTs are the main currency.
Hey, that's happening.
Yeah, it is.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Extraversial. First episode of 2022.
Oh, right. 2020.
Oh, you guys thought we were gone?
No.
Like,
I mean, for a little bit.
it's been a minute. We took a break. Should we? I don't know.
What?
Should we? We don't have to get into it, but the
No,
reason
no.
why
No,
we don't
no.
have to get into
Nobody needs to know
death,
that.
but
We did some illegal shit. Okay, no.
Silver and I had some time apart.
Yeah, some break, you know.
Sometimes couples gotta have to go through that process,
I just
So,
imagine the paparazzi like they took a break, they hate each other.
oh my gosh,
Headline. But yeah, we took a break.
Yeah,
But now
we're back. We're back. We just spent like an hour trying to figure out the same problem we've always had, with the audio.
mic.
but we just made a test. Everything sounds good. Hopefully, it sounds good now because I don't want to get home to open the video to edit, and I'm just like, oh my god.
But it sounds good. You can. It sounds good because we have XLR microphones.
So I tried using this mic in
Sorry.
a previous episode. Silver has a new mic, so yeah, just let us know how we sound. Yeah. So
Te gusta la voz mía.
okay. So I think we should get the most obvious topic out of the way.
Okay.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man No Way Home.
No way.
It's been what, like 2 or 3 weeks? Yeah, like almost a month actually since the movie came out. I saw it on opening day, so I saw it again with Silver recently, and let's just dive in, bro. Like,
I liked it.
I loved it, cause so it's like ever since I was a kid, I loved Spider-Man. Like, I've loved Spider-Man. Not just saying that because of the movie and the hype, whatever. I've loved Spider-Man, bro. Like, I remember, like, as like a little kid, I had a quilt. It was a Spider-Man quilt. I used to have Spider-Man PJs with like the webs coming out of here.
Did you? Oh wow! Did you
The
used to
armpits.
have the one Nerf used to commercial, which is the spider web?
I had it. Yeah, I
You
had
put
it
on
at
your
one
wrist
point, and then
you
I
put
lost
the can
it.
in there, and it's like.
Dude, that toys back then were ahead of their time for sure. And yeah, just love Spider-Man.
What
And
I liked about the movie, I always love these type of things where there's always conflict between characters, but in this movie, it's like, oh, okay, Dr. Ock, Croc, and all these guys are together, and they
Lizard.
know each other because of different universe.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whoa, this looks cool, and they're changing them.
Yeah, exactly. Like so let's talk about the villains first. So we have Doc Ock, bro, iconic
Which
villain.
got a lot more screen time than.
Yeah, like Doc Ock. Like,
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
the main ones, like
From-
from the trailer and whatever. And
Hello, Peter.
yeah, that was like super dope. And yeah, it was just like so nostalgic throughout the whole movie. And we have Green Goblin, bro, another super iconic character, first ever on screen Spider-Man villain.
I got really disappointed that Croc.
Lizard.
Lizard. We're not sponsored by Croc. Lizard didn't got a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
No, and rather than
They-
either Sandman.
Yeah, right. Sandman, I don't know what happened because the entire movie he was just Sandman, so that means they didn't have the guy too much. So cuz I'm guessing all that was like special effects.
Yeah.
And then at the very end we see him for like 5 seconds.
And then
So-
that's it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but and then same thing with Lizard, we saw the actual dude for like 2 seconds.
And then it's gone.
And so Electro, I'm glad with the makeover he got because
Yeah, I remember
originally he
the-
wasn't,
Yeah, all blue and stuff.
but
Like a gummy
That
bear.
was cool. And then did you see like his face thing?
Yeah, like the original one.
That-
Yeah, I was like, whoa, they're keeping
Yeah,
the original.
because I was like, having that as an actual mask would look weird, So it's really smart how they made it just like electricity popping up and then going out. That was really cool. And yeah, it's like, who else was there?
Wilson.
Wilson.
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it was just great seeing all those people. The movie was a lot to unpack. It's the longest Spider-Man movie, but it's like, if like everyone liked it. Everyone that watches it likes it. But if you're like a Spider-Man fan, you're just gonna like love it. It's like, it makes you like one of the guys I saw it with, Alvin, he got like, he saw it and he was like, this made me like Spider-Man more. It's like,
That's nice.
and yeah, it was just like cool. The ending was so sad.
Yeah, very nihilistically that he has to go through the
And
beginning.
Aunt May, bro, I did not expect her to die, because like before the movie came out, with the trailer and everything, everyone was like expecting that it was gonna be Happy Hogan that would die, which would have been sad too, but no, so that was crazy.
I'm getting kind of confused because we had this talk like when we got out of the movies and I told you that this ending was kind of nihilistic. Did the first and second movie of Spider-Man started like that? They were all alone.
You mean the OG ones?
Yeah, the OG one. Did the characters started being all alone and then creating their outfits?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cause like they went through that after, like Uncle Ben died, and with this Tom's Peter, like he hadn't been through that consequence yet,
Because
and then he
had
quickly
everything.
got picked up by Iron Man and the Avengers. So it's
he
like,
had everything, but now it's
Yeah.
like starting all over again.
like he had it all, and now he has to learn to do everything alone. He made himself a suit which looks incredible. Like, it's a classic suit, no electronics or anything. Like, it's just so cool. And now, talk about the obvious. The Spider-Man, bro. That was amazing. Obviously, that's what everyone was waiting for. Like, that was just incredible. Like, I just love seeing those two. Obviously, it's like we were expecting them to be on, but, they tried to hide the secret. And then some people were like, no, they're not going to appear. Don't get your hopes up. And they did. So, that was just amazing. That was just like
I also like that Andrew, right from the first movie.
Toby.
Toby. It was,
Toby's the first Spider-Man.
Okay, when Toby, I don't know, like Toby's character was more mature, but then Andrew wasn't that much mature because he started, self-doubting himself.
Yeah, because Toby is older. And then
Right.
and then Andrews is like in the middle, and then Tom is obviously the youngest. But yeah, it was just like so surreal, because this is something like, I don't know, at least I would dream it as a kid. With this whole multiverse concept. First, I was like, man, Spider-Man joining the Avengers. I was watching the first Avengers, like, man, Spider-Man being on here would be so cool. And then we actually got him, and it was just like crazy. And then I was like, man, this whole thing, like, if we bring like other Spider-Man, that'd be awesome. And then it happened. Like, it was just amazing. Like, to be able to witness that in person is dope. Like, watching it in theater, because watching it later at your house or whatever, it's cool. But
Fuck, right. I saw on Instagram that the Doctor Strange on Tom, Peter Parker Tom, universe wasn't Doctor Strange. It was another one, because the real Doctor Strange wouldn't like do a big risk for a kid.
That's what they were saying, but then you watch the movie and it's like different, But
then with the new trailer, Wanda.
With the new trailer at the end, that's a different Doctor Strange that appears. That there's an episode in What If, the Disney series, that's about that, and like, it's just like this version of Doctor Strange that just like is super powerful. So it's like, that movie's gonna be great. And that was cool. Like, that was the first time I've ever seen something like that where a post-credit scene is actually a trailer. Like, that was just, like, super smart.
Makes
Like,
people wait more.
that was just amazing. It's like, you watch this dope-ass movie, and then
There's another
we've
movie.
we've also been waiting for Doctor Strange, and we hadn't gotten a trailer, and then boom, it's a trailer. It's just like, yo, it's just crazy. So that movie's gonna be really good too, and they can do whatever they want on there because it's called the Multiverse of Madness, bro. So something's gonna happen, you know.
You said that, Toby, right? The first one.
Mhm.
No, they're gonna make another movie of Spider-Man.
So he already has this trilogy, and they were gonna make a fourth one, but then it just didn't work out,
That
and
was in
they didn't do it.
2009, I guess.
Yeah, it was like a long time ago. But yeah, with this thing, they could do it because originally, actually, Toby Spider-Man was supposed to die in the movie, but I guess they kind of refrained from that because like, wait, we could keep him to see if we can make more movies. You know, just makes sense. I would love to see him as Spider-Man again. You know, but if that ends up being the last time we see him, you know, at least we got some
Probably
closure.
shouldn't.
But Andrew Spider-Man didn't get his third film. He couldn't get one. So now it's more probable, and it's probably going to happen, and I hope so. So
Because I like the whole thing that now that Tom, the Peter Parker, fixed Dr. Ock,
Yeah.
when they return to the So can we forget about the whole sun reaction thing generator that was created? Okay.
Yeah, like they can do so much now. Like,
Wait, Dr. Ock still has that advanced technology on his back. He can reproduce those stuff. He can be the new Stark.
what do you mean?
Okay, you know when Tom put the chip right here to remove the one that is fried, the one that was keeping Dr. Ock evil,
Mm-hmm.
he still has that technology in his bag. He can use that technology and become the new, like, somewhat Tony Stark universe.
I don't know.
What if?
What if? But no, like they can bring different versions of each character. Like they can bring different versions of Iron Man, which some people were rumoring that Tom Cruise should do a version of Iron Man. I think that would be pretty cool.
He can
Like-
make his own stunts.
Like exactly. Like Tom Cruise is an amazing actor, so and one of the theories for Doctor Strange is that Chris Evans, the guy who did Captain America, comes out, but he's Firestorm. He goes flame on. You know he did it. He did that character in Fantastic Four.
Wait, which one?
The guy who did Captain America, Chris Evans.
That was him?
Yep, that was him. So, dude, just imagine seeing that. That's just gonna be amazing. So, literally, like, now this whole multiverse idea, they can do literally anything they want. Like, it's crazy to think about. Just they can do anything they want. So, I'm very excited to see the Amazing Spider-Man 3. I think it's gonna happen. It has to, and they're still gonna be making more Spider-Man movies with Tom, obviously, and I'm just excited, And then there's just so much more Marvel movies coming out. But before we continue, we have to debate this right here, right now, which is the best Spider-Man.
Toby.
I say Andrew.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like Andrew's is more accurate to like the actual Spider-Man character. I like them all. And then Toby, of course, he's the OG, and he did great. I loved his movies, but I don't know. There's just something about Andrew's Spider-Man that I just really liked. And I'm not saying this because of the movie either, because a lot of people started liking Andrew a lot because of the movie. And the other thing I like about Andrew is that he is a bigger Spider-Man fan than all of them. Like, he just like loves Spider-Man. If you just see him acting, you can tell he loves that character. And
Because I remember in the first Spider-Man movie, Andrew was, the whole scenery was supposed to be very edgy and dark. When Venom came, the version from his universe came.
yeah, Toby.
It all got very dark.
Yeah.
But Toby was more like like the original Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Until
I know. Of
you know
course.
he couldn't save Aunt May from.
You're mixing all the Spider-Man.
No, I'm talking.
Toby's Aunt May. Well, we didn't see her die. She's like old now, but Toby's Aunt May didn't die.
Then which one was the one that he couldn't
That's
save?
Gwen. That's from Andrew Garfield's movies.
Gwen.
Yeah,
Andrew.
that was sad. And that scene where he saves MJ,
Yeah,
that was awesome.
I didn't want it to I didn't want it to see you. I was crying
Dude, yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, oh,
because
yo.
he was crying like, oh fuck.
Yeah, you know.
You're telling me I saved this MJ, but not my Gwen. Fuck, man.
Yeah, you know. But like Spider-Man, that character, in order to like fully become Spider-Man, if you know what I mean, he has to go through like consequences. You know, we had Toby lose Uncle Ben. We had Andrew Garfield. He first lost Uncle Ben, and then he lost Gwen. And then this Tom, he never had a consequence, and he lost Aunt May. And sadly, he had to go through that. You know.
And then go through, letting go MJ and Ned.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really interesting how that's gonna play out, and with Venom leaving a piece, so Tom Spider-Man hasn't gone through a black suit phase, and neither has Andrew. So, you know.
Wait, Andrew, yes, did. He was fighting his best friend that was consumed by Venom. Don't you remember?
That's Toby, bro. You keep confusing them.
Oh, Toby.
Toby, Andrew,
Andrew.
Tom.
Okay, Andrew and Tom.
Andrew hasn't gone through that.
Okay.
But that Venom is from Andrew's universe, and Venom went back. So, who knows? But I know they're setting up a fight between Venom and Tom Spider-Man.
What if the goo that Venom left turns MJ as the new Venom, and then
Oh my god.
and then Tom has to fight MJ.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be great. Instead of
That'd
like
be
Ned, because
crazy.
we know that Ned is gonna become the Goblin, right?
Well, that's a theory, yeah.
That's the theory. But it could
And
be
it-
MJ.
it could happen.
I loved you. Who are you?
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one, but
Who are the creators of
Marvel.
Marvel?
Kevin Feige, Amy Pascal, come on.
Yeah, listen to our podcast. We're giving you ideas.
Where'd you get this idea? Well, you know, I saw this podcast. It had like 5 views, but something told me to watch it.
Two handsome men.
Two very, very, very sexy men. And you know what? They're going to be in the movie, you know, so.
I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah, we're the other versions. Surprise. But yeah, I don't know. I just like Andrew's Spider-Man, you know. I don't know. It's just me. It's just me.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. But the future of Marvel movies, bro. We were gonna get Morbius at the end of this month, but it's not gonna happen. They delayed it again. That movie's been delayed a lot.
Yeah.
You know, it's been delayed a lot.
it's because of the Backstreet Boys. So
I know, man. It's crazy.
We really want to say the word, but you know, YouTube is gonna be like.
And obviously Doctor Strange, and there's just so many stuff coming out, so much stuff. And then, you know, going to a different type of universe, Batman. We're getting Batman soon. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed, but it's looking really good. Like, have you seen the recent trailers?
Yeah, we saw it in the movies in the theaters.
Super dope.
Theaters. Okay.
But yeah, really excited about that. Really excited about the new upcoming DC movies as well.
I want to see. I forgot the name.
Real quick, favorite best Batman
What, are you talking about movies or cartoons?
movies.
Movies.
We're not gonna count Michael Keaton because we weren't even alive when he became Batman, but he's gonna become the current Batman.
The
So
guy from Twilight.
we'll see. I think he's gonna do a really good one, but you know, it's gotta be Christian Bale for me. I think that's everyone's. Like Christian Bale's Batman was just so good,
Pretty
and
good.
and I actually liked Ben Affleck's Batman. I actually liked it.
All these people I do not know.
You don't
I,
know who Ben Affleck is? You don't know Christian
bro,
Bale,
I
The
was,
Dark
I was
Knight.
so small, and I was like, oh, he's Batman.
The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight, that's Christian Bale. That's the one I say was the best one.
That's the one where he breaks his back, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta watch the Dark Knight
By
trilogy.
Bane the Boner.
Anyways. NFTs.
I don't like them.
Why?
Because producing, what's the currency that when you sell them, you put a currency,
Ethereum.
Ethereum.
Mm-hmm.
The process of making that makes a bunch of carbon dioxide, from what I've heard, and that literally fucks up the whole atmosphere.
That's true.
I don't like it. It's like
That's true.
I mean, there's some that are doing it more creatively, but it's just like there's other one like the monkey one, where it's just grabbing the same model and then doing the same line art and nothing. Well, they add like details inside, but nothing different at all. I don't know if you saw this one where he's like this cactus.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing changed. It's just hat, glasses, and that's it for $1,000 or $500. I mean, no, $5,000.
Yeah. But it's like, I don't know. I think it's interesting because it's like you can actually make a lot of money. And I've told Silver that he could do it. I mean, it is expensive to make NFTs on its own. Just to like mint them, it's like expensive, but, who knows?
And then
I don't own any NFTs, but I do like look at them. I do invest in crypto.
I screenshot.
I think there is. That doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
I get the joke and it's funny. Like I've seen TikToks and it's really funny, but it's like, it's like.
And I was thinking that NFTs have somewhat a similar thing with microtransactions on games. Of course, you can't sell those. I mean, some. There are some.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, it's good. But when I heard about the making the Ethereum thing that makes a lot of carbon dioxide, I was like, no, fuck this. No, bro, and it's so disrespectful because when there's dead artists, these people steal their art and sell them. Or,
that's
or
true.
if it's nothing like that, they will
That's
go to
true.
different like Instagram pages or someone like that to steal other people's art.
Yeah, that's true. I don't agree with that.
You know
with
what?
that
You
part.
know what happens? You can't do anything.
Yeah, that's why you gotta protect your art, man. You gotta protect your art.
Yeah, but it's like NFTs are forcing artists. Oh, you don't want your art to be, how can I say this, like stolen? Copyright it. But it's like, I don't make money out of my art, I mean, some artists do, but then there are some artists that like they're getting pushed to copyright all of their shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless they smartly put their their artist tag within the drawing, where the stealer can't like remove it.
Yeah, exactly. Cause you can screenshot NFTs and try to sell it, but the original, like you can just tell it's not something that you can just screenshot and sell it. Like it's not the original, even though it's the exact same thing. It's like not the same data, kinda. It's like weird. There's people I don't really get it. There's like, no, it's the same thing. It's like, it is, but you're not gonna make money off it. The person that originally has it is, but you're not. Because there's a verification. But yeah, but people obviously the rich people are making money because they have money already.
Yeah,
that's like the thing, because it's like, that's the thing. I sometimes think about it. It's like these people, they're people that they've already been rich for a long time. They're like, no, you gotta do this, man. You gotta take risks, which is true. I get that, but it's like, okay, it's easy for you to say you have money, like this guy. It's like obviously there's other ways to make money without spending that kind of money, but like there's people that buy NFTs for thousands of dollars that we obviously don't have that. And it's like, it's good for you, but it's like, don't, it's like, come on, man, you're not doing this. Bro, you've been having money. I don't have that kind of money that you have. I don't know. It's just an opinion, but
it's kind of stupid because it's like, I have money. I can either put my money on charity or a monkey.
yeah, like I'm not the type of person that's gonna be like I'm gonna put all my savings on this because like I want to be careful, you know, because this guy I follow, he bought one of the ape things. He bought it for $9,000 4 months ago, and obviously he has way more money than that, so it didn't hurt. And recently he sold it for $71,000.
Okay,
So he made a good ass profit, but you know it's like it's kind of tricky.
I have a thought right now.
Mm-hmm.
Once you put an NFT, whatever art thing on the listing, and someone buys it, like you don't own that, like it's gone, or can you keep reproducing it over and over again? No, it's just buy it and then it's his.
So let's say there's like a collection of goldfish. Obviously there's a collection. It's goldfish. There's 50 goldfish. Only 50. Each one is different. Each one is unique on its own, right? I buy goldfish number 1. No one else can buy it.
Oh. Okay.
So, you know.
Yeah, but how does that increase the price? That's my question.
Well, because right now NFT is like huge. Like everyone's getting into it, so it's like everything's like on a high market. So it's like not every NFT is gonna go up like famous ones do, but it's a big market. They probably have celebrities promoting it. Stuff like that. They're putting a lot of promo into it.
But there has to be like a specific. Let's put on like an example. We have some experience with card games, right?
Mm-hmm.
We sometimes collect them. There are some that increase in price due to how powerful is this card, or it's fan favorite. Like the Charizard. Everybody likes Charizard because not historically, like I'm talking about the BC or EC. When the first Charizard came out, which is the base set, it's pretty fucking expensive. But now with this whole NFT, I'm like, how will this increase in price if there is no historical impact? Like it's just there, you bought it, but then how does that increase the price? Because you're not making like a bunch of production of the same image, and then selling. Oh, there's only 5 copies of these. Okay, raise the price. Like, how will the market work?
I think it's just the hype. Like I don't fully understand this whole world either. Like I'm not an expert or anything, but like I don't know. I think it might be just like the hype because like everyone's talking about it. This is like the new thing. Everyone's putting money into it. And it's like but there's cheap NFTs too. Like I've seen NFTs for like super cheap. I just saw one the other day for like $200. I mean, it's still kind of pricey, but it's like that could go up. But I don't know. It's complicated, and I like to play with my money safely. It's
like
yes, invest your money for sure in any way you want to, but just do your research.
How can I say this? It's the same thing with this applies with all card games, and this should be applying to this one. It's like, is this picture of the NFT on high demand? Is everybody looking for this? Because if there is no demand, you just wasted like what, $9,000 of what something nobody wants anymore. And the more pricey, and the more if you go unlisted, so you can sell it. I guess you can do that right now.
Yeah, you can sell it.
And if you sell it and put in that more higher price, then there could be billionaires that may buy it, but for the other people that still weren't looking for it, it's like, I don't want to buy it anymore.
The thing is, there's tons of people that are willing to pay that price. Like you can go check out an NFT and look at the bids it's on. You can look, the first ever bid is like super cheap, and then it keeps getting each offer. Because you can go in, check an NFT, and put an offer in. And so it's a bid. It's a bid, basically.
Wait, so it's not like I can just buy it now.
Well, if you have, like the price it says, if you got that, then you can. But you can make offers too.
Okay.
You can make, so you can look at the history of offers people get. So
I thought it was like it was only bidding.
So that could be another reason why it gets high, because people are like, "Oh, I want this. I'm gonna put this offer in." And someone's like, no, I want this, so I'm gonna
Okay,
put a better offer.
that gives
And
a
then,
more clear
you know,
explanation of why
yeah.
the prices are going up. Okay. Thank you.
yeah, you know, it's like, but you know, it's like the hottest thing right now, and there's new NFT collections coming out like every week basically, and it's like this collection coming out this date. There's only 200. Get yours, and it's like, I don't know, it's crazy, but
It's weird.
yeah, I don't own. Well, I recently invested a little bit in Ethereum, but I don't. The Ethereum's not the only thing that does that though.
The environment. What do you have to say for yourself? It looks like you have like 2 mics like a paparazzi.
Yeah. You know, crypto stocks. I mean, no one's really talking about stocks that much right now, but
Wait, stocks as in like the stocks X thing?
StockX is like something else.
Okay.
Like stocks and crypto is kind of like the same thing, but it's different. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Buy your stocks.
Like crypto has like there's like different types of like things you can buy, but stocks are like shares of a certain
shares of
company
or business. Okay.
Yeah. And
I can get 1 share of.
but like let's say Bitcoin. When Bitcoin first came out, it used to be like $1 per coin. Not $1.
That was the first crypto, right?
Something like that. It used to be like $20 a coin, something like that. So there's been people who bought it a bunch at that time, and now they're like super rich. You know, so it's like it's crazy. You know, wish you can travel back in time, because right now a Bitcoin's like around $50,000 to $60,000 per coin. You know, so
Jesus.
now you can invest a little bit on it. You can put in like you can put as low as $1 on Bitcoin if you want, and then little by little it can add up. So, you know, you're buying particles of a coin. You know, it's weird.
It
Like,
is weird.
The other day, Ethereum right now is like 3,000 something or close to 4,000 something like that dollars per coin. And recently I bought 0.01, which is like $30. You know, so you can just do that little by little, and it adds up. You know, so it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. Well, you never know. That's why it's good to hold. You know, like
expecting the unexpected.
Like there's coins that are super cheap that you can buy like 1,000,000 coins for like $30, and if someday that coin reaches $1, then you're magically a millionaire, you know, and all you had to do is spend $30. So it's kind of crazy if you think about it. Now it might not get to $1. There's some coins that may never get to $1, but you know, it's just what did you lose? $30, you know. So it's like
my money.
But yeah, the crypto market right now is really good, you know. So
let's just see how this NFT is gonna work out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. What else? What else you want to talk about?
That is caveman language.
Yep.
Even though I don't know what I said.
Some caveman is watching this and he's offended. Yeah.
I think
What happened?
Okay, so I have a very old fucking Mac from 2013, and the charging thing, the skins are getting removed.
Oh.
So when I touch it, I get electrocuted.
But you can solve that with electrical tape.
I need to buy those.
Yeah. Anything new, man? No. Yeah, nothing.
Wait, how long have we been in the podcast?
34 minutes.
34.
That's not bad.
Minutes?
That's not bad.
And we do it for like what, an hour?
No, we do it for like
40, 50?
Yeah, something like. Well, depends. However we want. This is our podcast. We can do whatever we want.
Shut up, haters.
But yeah, I literally just ran out of topics. Like those topics we just talked were like the main ones.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah. I don't know. Do you have anything on your mind?
Damn. cooties. Hmm.
Let's talk about COVID.
Don't say COVID. Say Backstreet Boys.
Back to why would you associate them with COVID?
No, it's just so YouTube doesn't be like, oh, this content is talking about the virus. So it's like Backstreet Boys. So anyway, the Backstreet Boys is spreading worldwide.
Yeah, you got the Backstreet Boys vaccine.
Yeah, I'm fully vaccinated. I need to get the last one,
The booster.
yeah, the booster, so I can get the extra seats on
For the concert.
for the concert.
Yeah, I got my booster a couple weeks ago.
A lot of people are not. No, you know what? Yeah, I noticed something. You know, when you get vaccinated, you get a card, and when you get the second ones. By the way, did you know that even if you get the first 2 doses, you're fully vaccinated? But you know it.
I know. It's just this is like a just like booster protection.
Yeah, but I forgot that it has 2 more spaces.
Yeah.
So, but again, it's not mandate to go get the COVID vaccine, although it's recommendable because of the.
Well, it depends on your job. There's some jobs like my dad's job, his current job. My mom and my dad just got their booster today, and my dad's work, they're requiring it. So today's January 12th. By January 15, you have to have the booster like at his work. My work isn't requiring it. Right now, there's no place that's requiring the booster.
Neither my
But
job.
I did it because I wanted to. I was waiting for it to be fully approved, saying, hey, now everyone can get it, all the adults. So once they said that, I went and got mine. It's just.
My job, they still haven't said anything about it, so I'm just.
Nah, it's not gonna.
At my university, the most stupidest thing ever. Although I don't know if it was stupid. I'm on like a green or not a green, where they're forcing the students to get the vaccine, or they can't enter the.
Yeah, with mine too. I think every college is doing that. Every school's doing that.
No, but here's the thing, we're doing it online, and we don't know when.
I know that's super stupid because I was like, yo, because
Maybe.
Even if they're doing it in person, you still have the option to take classes online. So that doesn't make sense. Like, no, you're not vaccinated. You're not gonna do online. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, we're gonna force you to get vaccinated. If you don't want to, then fuck off.
Yeah, I don't know. It's this whole thing is complicated because I don't necessarily agree with forcing. It's like, oh, if you're not vaccinated, you can't.
Yeah,
you
and
can't
CDC,
come here.
If you go to the website and CDC, like, is it like obligated? No, like, if you don't want.
But the thing is, people are doing that because like they want everyone to get vaccinated.
I feel like when it starts getting mandated, then everybody's gonna do it because they have no choice. Like, oh, you can't enter the.
I would recommend people to get vaccinated, but if you're not gonna, it's like
it's your choice. Again, they're not like forcing you to do it.
It's your choice, but you better protect yourself and people around you.
Exactly.
Because I hate that, bro. It's like you're putting like some people don't think about that. Like all right, it's like, oh, I'm not going to wear a mask or anything. I'm not going to whatever. But it's not that. Like you probably won't get affected by COVID even if you're not vaccinated, which is good, but you're putting other people in risk.
Yeah.
Like,
because I know at your job you wear the hazmat suits.
Yeah.
But at my job, it's like everybody forget that the COVID thing exists. Oh,
yeah.
shit,
That's why we're going back and forth.
They keep forgetting that the Backstreet Boys is still around, and they get close to me, seeing, hey, do you want my tickets? And I'm like, no, like, fucking hell, get the fuck away from me.
There's this lady. I was out of the supermarket. I was doing the line to pay, and there's this lady who was so close to me, bro. And I take a step forward, and she takes a step forward, and I was like, this lady doesn't understand. So I take another step, and then she kind of understood. But even before COVID, I never liked that.
COVID, black.
Bro, I don't care.
The before Backstreet
Even
Boys?
before the pandemic, I didn't like that. Like people just getting so close to you. Like it's just, I don't know. Yeah, just wear your mask. That's the most important thing. Just wear your mask, bro. It's not that hard.
Right now, the new virus, I don't know if you've seen like the news that the first sighting of the unicorn.
Oh, the
What?
Deltacron?
No, Delta passed. I mean,
No, they're
okay.
now
Delta
it's
is still around.
now it's combined with Omicron.
Was Omicron that the first sighting of Omicron was in New York Comic Con?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
there,
my
there was a
gosh.
reporter. There was a reporter saying that. Damn, the first time. No wait. The first time they had to get out of their houses.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
Cuz
this-
like
uh-huh.
so in the States,
Nobody.
not
Bro.
I mean there's people that do, but there's like a lot of people that don't. But like in Puerto Rico, bro, everyone wears their mask.
Exactly.
Everyone.
And if you're not, then I don't know. We're just gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, if we want to go back to normal, we just gotta follow the rules. That's it. You know, it's like I don't have a problem with wearing a mask.
But
You know.
the thing with this Omicron is that it affects younger people now.
Yeah, that's
Now,
true.
you know, more effectively.
So that's good that now kids are getting vaccinated. You know, so
which kind of sucks for little kids that can't get vaccinated. You know, because I have to get vaccinated with the, you know, when you grow up, you have to get vaccinated different shots things. They can't get vaccinated until they're in certain age.
yeah, you know, but I don't know. This whole COVID thing is weird, and now, well, right now, well, I think it's calmed down a little bit, but just a little while ago, it was impossible to get a COVID test. I literally waited in a car line for 6.5 hours. Not even exaggerating. It was exactly 6.5 hours just to get a stupid COVID test. Not stupid COVID test, but it's like, you know, it's like ridiculous, you know, because there's a shortage of tests. But
That-
right now they ordered a bunch.
Did that happen when they mentioned the Omicron thing?
Yes. Right when that happens, that's when everyone panics.
God damn it.
You know,
it's like Hurricane Maria. Like, nah,
everyone buys all the home kit tests. And it's like, it's insane, you know. But Biden recently ordered tons and tons of tests, so hopefully, you know. And now the Christmas, the holiday season is already basically gone, you know. So now everything's gonna calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're
But
hoping
now
by
Valentine's Day is coming, and everybody's
Oh
gonna be
my
fucking
God.
each other, and you fucking know it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God, fuck. I wanna confess my love. No, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Just wear your mask.
Yeah.
Social distance. Be careful where you go.
Man,
You know,
but-
just
but-
be conscious about it, you know?
Yeah, but I think the only thing, the blue lights. Sorry.
I mean,
In the United States is such a fucking problem. Nobody's wearing a mask. Like the time like I went to Louisiana, like my mom was checking like the stores, for women, and I went in there and I see like 5 women without masks, and I'm like, the fuck? And then I overheard that my aunt said that, oh, the governor here mandated that, if you don't want to wear a mask, but there will be some businesses that you have to respect the policy
Yeah.
of wearing the mask. And I'm like,
Mhm.
are these people dumb?
yeah.
Because
don't know.
they're coming with this whole accusation that, you see China and you don't hear any news from China, that they're okay. Like this whole thing was it was one of my family members from my mom, not from my father,
Mhm.
and my, how do you say tia in English?
Your aunt.
My aunt. He's married to an American guy, and he
Mhm.
doesn't believe the fucking shit, and he's sending his kids like without the mask to school.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't wear it because everyone around them don't wear it, so they don't want to,
look
get made
weird.
fun of. It's like, bro, forget all that, just
I know. I mean,
because again, it's like you gotta have, like, let's say you have older people in your house, you gotta protect them, but yeah, I don't know, but everything's complicated. This whole thing's so complicated because, like, how are you going to convince an anti-vaxxer to get vaccinated? Because
they have to get the
even if you're vaccinated, you can get COVID. Even though the vaccine, they told us beforehand, hey, you can still get COVID, but it's supposed to prevent you from dying or going to the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. Like it prevents any serious conditions. But if you're unvaccinated, then you will face those serious conditions.
And it depends because there's people that get it and they don't. So it's like, so it's even harder to convince people because it's like, I don't have the vaccine. I got COVID. I felt fine. So why am I gonna get the vaccine?
Well, because
You know.
But here's the
So-
thing: once you get the first the first like COVID virus thing, oh, I didn't feel anything. But the second one is gonna hurt more. I mean, not painful. Well, I guess because you can't breathe.
you know. But that's them. There's always gonna be people, that don't agree.
But here's the thing: ignorant people are killing us. Because
No, I mean, like, we're doing our part.
yeah, here in Puerto Rico, everybody's doing their part. Because
Yeah, we're doing our part,
although
and we can't,
not some teenagers here, although I may sound like a boomer,
Yeah.
are not respecting that, and they're just going around without the mask.
Yeah. It's just as simple as doing your part. Have a conscious. Just that's it. I'm doing my part. You did your part. I got vaccinated. Everyone that lives in the same house as I do are vaccinated, and we all just follow all the rules. So it's like I have no problem. This is like
at first, because here's the thing: you gotta reason with yourself. It's like, okay, I heard this thing. I think I told it to you that the booster vaccine only protects you for 6 months.
Yeah.
Which is
Something
like,
like that.
oh, but then it's gonna be gone. Okay, but you're fucking protected.
Bro, it's the same thing with every other vaccine.
Exactly.
You have to get it regularly. The flu shot, you have to get it once a year. The flu is still a very real thing. Like, I don't think some people realize that it's still a very real thing. And it's crazy because it's similar to COVID. And now there's reports of people getting COVID and flu at the same time. So it's like, I got my flu shot back in September because the flu season is October till May. So I got it in September. Yeah, just, I'll get it, because I haven't gotten it in so long. And then recently I was making the research like, what, I'm going to get it. Why not,
But you know what's so good? I think a lot of people don't want to get the booster or the normal vaccine is because they have to make a huge ass fucking line.
No, but not even.
Yeah, but right now you can just go to Walgreens.
Yeah, and there's no one because the lines are for the tests. Because there's people that's been vaccinated already, so it's not even a problem to get vaccinated.
Wait, but what about these like home kits? Like, how do you do you inject the needle yourself?
No, the home kits are tests, COVID tests.
Ah, for the nose. Oh,
actually, I think it's just the mouth too. But
I like that.
I mean, yeah. The only thing is at the airport they don't accept those because right now, even if you're vaccinated, you have to show up with a negative COVID test.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then there's a ton of people that don't come with the test. It's a hassle. And there's people who come in that are positive, bro. And I get so mad. Like how? Like you have COVID. How do you make that decision? Oh, I'm gonna travel anyway.
I'm not gonna let this virus.
Because the thing is, there's people that think it's not a big deal. Like, sure, you may not feel anything, but you can, I don't know.
Of course, you can
gets me
spew it
mad.
out, and they just want to. Oh my god, it's the whole thing coming back to the human
It's
mind.
like, it's not a big deal,
No, because it comes back to this whole thing with the human mind. Like when COVID got out, it was like, oh, I'm all alone. No, I'm free. I can do whatever the fuck I want, even if I had COVID.
COVID is over. COVID is over.
No, I'm not gonna get the vaccine.
Come on.
No.
Like,
Man, and right now at my job, I've been noticing that, due to like each day we have to take a picture of how much we sold.
mm-hmm.
Depending if we haven't sold that much,
Yeah.
it's because not a lot of people came to the mall. So it's like not a lot of people are going to the mall unless there is a sale
Yeah.
or a movie.
Yeah.
So it's kind of worrying.
But yeah, it's like, and then there's like people who get COVID and then they don't tell anyone because they're like scared or something that they're gonna get mad. bro.
You know what? That is something scary because it's like, oh, I got COVID. Oh my god, I hang out with you like yesterday.
Yes.
And it's
like
I don't know. Like, of course you have to tell them because then they're gonna get
like
worried.
it's gonna be so much worse if you don't tell them. It's like
who's the last person that
like-
I hang out? Matthew. You
like-
mother-
thank God up until now all the tests I've done have came out negative. But as soon as I get that positive test, I'm obviously gonna quarantine myself, and now I'm gonna call everyone that I'm like, okay, who did I hang out with this past few days, and just let them know, hey, I got COVID. It's just I don't know. I don't understand some people. But
I mean, this will be pretty cool when the whole virus is gone, and then there's a history book.
I know this is one for the books for
And
sure.
then we deal with maybe we're in our 40s or something or 30s,
Yeah.
and then we have to deal with a kid that I fucking hate this. Listen here, kid.
When I was your age,
When I was your age, I couldn't get the fuck out of the house. Okay, so you can shut.
we
the
get
fuck
mad at our parents, but we're gonna be the exact same thing. Like it's like,
Yeah. We stayed 1 year inside our house.
1 year.
You shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, but I feel bad for all the kids that went through the pandemic. It was like really boring.
I want to get out and play soccer. No.
Like at least when you're an adult, it's kind of enjoyable staying in your house sometimes.
Oh,
Of course,
finally.
it gets to a point where it's like, man, I want to go out, but yeah, yeah, guys, just stay safe out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
use double mask if you want.
Yeah, yeah. I think we covered a lot.
Yeah, we covered a
so-
lot.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Extraversial is back.
In action with Max. Okay, no, I'm not gonna say that.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, click that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we upload a new episode. You
And
can
write
listen.
a comment.
Yeah, comment anything. Literally anything you want. So,
If you want to express yourself, just say it.
yeah, if you need to talk to someone, you can listen to audio version, Spotify, Apple, Google, anywhere,
Spotify approved.
We have a super link in the description where it just has everything. Just go in there.
You can get merch.
Follow us on social media. Follow the podcast on social media. Everything is going to be in the description. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I'm Steezy.
I'm Silver.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Peace.
Oh,